What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be Jiu-Jitsu vlog number 21. My name is Rob. Let's get right into it. Today I got 3 rolls. We got a couple no gi, and then we jumped into gi class. Curious, do you guys like to train both, or do you prefer one over the other? I'm mostly doing gi, but trying to jump into no gi when I can. So let's get started here with Dave. Both of us blue belts. Dave goes down to the seated guard, and I'm looking to pass. Dave does a nice job with an arm drag here as he pulls me in, gets some hooks in, gets some connection as he slides into deep De La Riva X right here. And now I'm just doing my best to keep my base, try and get back to my feet so I can peel off these hooks, but he's doing a good job pulling me in, trying to throw me off balance. Curious, do most of you guys like to train no gi and gi? Does your gym offer it, or do you prefer one over the other? Let me know in the comments. As I circle around here, I think I finally peel off as far leg, yeah, right there, push that down, get back to my feet, and circling. Try to step over for a pass here. He does a good job bumping me up with the hips, transitioning right back into X, and a good battle right here as he's doing a good job. Finally fall into side control, and it's on my weak side. Don't practice this quite enough, but you know, typically always practicing everything on one side. Need to work more. I already feel awkward here on the right side and side control. So trying to hang on to the position and see what we can do from here. It's a little bit different no gi. I don't train a lot of no gi, so it's a little more slippery, harder to hang on. I'm trying to cross face, hug the head here, and go to mount. And he just tilts me right over and end up in close guard. All right, close guard, you know I like to be here, but I probably shouldn't be giving up sweeps sometimes just to get to close guard. I'm finding I'm doing that in training a little bit. I should be working harder from top, going for a submission. If I get rolled, then I don't give up any points, but I'm doing it how I've been doing it. I've been getting swept and going to close guard. So I go for the Kimura grip and then grab the head right here, looking for a guillotine. We don't quite have it yet, not quite under his chin, but trying to sink it in if we can, sneak the hand in under his neck. But he's doing a good job hand fighting. Thinking maybe I can get a sweep here with this, possibly a finish. But he drives right back into me here. And again, just trying to sink my hand in, make it a little bit uncomfortable for him. It's never fun when someone's got your neck like this, even if they're not even deep all the way, but here, coach telling him to tripod hard on your head, drive in, hand fight, and he does a good job. Breaks free there. So now back in close guard. I'm going to hug the head, break his posture down. He's looking to open the guard. Here's where I hug the head and maybe go for a triangle setup. Hug the head and try to grab the wrist. Slide in a knee, but he does a good job defending. Grabs my leg there so I can't toss it over. He knows triangles are my go-to. Alright, so we sit back up, and now I have the butterfly hooks in, try to bring his weight forward on me. Again, do the same thing. Grab the neck, and this time I have the hooks in and go right for a sweep. And those are easy sweeps with that guillotine. I've had it done to me a million times, and they just flow right over, otherwise their neck's going to get cranked. So we end up in mount for a second, but Dave does a great job pushing down on the hips, getting right back, getting a guard right back. Nice work. I have trouble hanging on to mount. Need to do more work there, but good job by Dave. As he's doing a good job extending, he almost gets me hooked right here. Luckily, I turn and able to peel that leg off and sit up. Dave was looking to crush my ankle, so now I end up back in kind of a Dave's sit-up guard here. He's trying to sweep me with a butterfly hook, and I'm trying to just drive into him as we slide back into frame. I think I body lock here. Yeah, try to pressure down and go around his leg, but he ends up freeing that right foot and get me into his closed guard, which sucks. So now we gotta break out of the guard. Immediately I'm looking to posture up and pin down a wrist if I can. So whatever wrist I pin down, I'm trying to step up with that same side leg so we can't hook it. So we pin down a wrist and drive it into his sternum, but as I go on my feet, I kind of got too much weight forward because I'm trying to keep my feet away from him so he can't hook it, but I need to be quick when you stand up, and so he can't grab my foot. So as I go to break the guard there, he slides in under my ankle, goes for a sweep here, and I fight back, drive right back into him so I don't get swept, but we don't get out of the guard. Still stuck in close guard, and time is going to expire on this round. Always fun rolling with David. Been training together for almost a year now, so good times. We're going to get another round in the gi class. Next up, we're going to have Vince. Vince is a beast. He's a brown belt. We've only rolled together a few times, but very good with guillotines, and anytime you get your head, you're in trouble. As he shoots in for a double leg right off the bat, I go to sprawl, grab the head. Now we're in this sort of dog fight. Does a nice job, body lock, drives me to my back. So I think we go out of frame here though for a little bit. He ends up taking my back and getting me with the RNC, but let's see if I can cut it to where we come back in frame where he taps me. Alright, yeah, as he swings me, gets that body triangle. I go to peel to hand fight. He does a good job. He lets me peel off that top hand and slides the choke hand right in, getting the finish with the RNC there. So nice work by Vince. As we reset, Vince in the seated guard. Gonna look to try and pass. Maybe try and get him to his back if I can. Here I try to cross step over, and he sits right into that shin to shin position. And now we're just looking to stay balanced. Try not to get swept as I back step here. Try to get to side. Step over, but we're not there yet. He does a good job flinging me right over, and now he's got an ankle attack. He almost gets it right here as he bellies down. I was really close, but I think I'm just getting a little bit more flexibility with my ankle, to be honest. That would have probably crushed my ankle the first couple months of training, but it's kind of awkward without the gi. I'm used to grabbing a collar, being able to pull in, but so now I'm trying to grab his arm, just trying to take the tension off, keep myself close to him, and seeing how I can get free of this before my ankle explodes. And eventually, I don't know if he lets go, kind of, or if I just, yeah, he ends up kind of turning there and releasing. And we're going to reset. I think we're about to head out of bounds there. Reset. Vince is going to let me pass right here as I just hop over. He's going to let me work for a minute, which is nice of him. So I'm in side control. It's good to watch though, see what he's doing right here with his frames. He's not letting me advance. He's doing a good job right there on my shoulder. I'm trying to get to where I can hug his head or get an underhook, and trying to hang on to the position, see if I can advance. So it's good to watch how he's defending here. I don't know about you guys, but I still struggle to get out of someone's side control, especially heavier guys, upper belts. If they just try to hold you there, it's just difficult to get out. Even though we go over some really good escapes, still tough to get free. So good to watch what Vince is doing here as I try to hop over, just trying to advance, and he turns right into me, does a great job, and end up in half guard with a knee shield. For a second here, I'm trying to get control of his left wrist, see if I can go for some sort of sweep, and then I just abort. I'd rather just not be in half guard, try to get to close guard. So I think I use my knee right here and try to push out, yeah, right here, but really he's pinching onto my right leg, so I'm kind of trapped. And now he goes for the body lock, and I get both butterfly hooks in, but when he's got that body lock tight driving into me, I don't really know if I can get a sweep from there. And then he breaks free of the hooks, and I'm just hanging on for dear life right now with got one leg trapped for a second, but here he's going to come trying to peel that, putting heavy pressure on into my chin and neck. It's that brown belt pressure, and yeah, he's just doing a good job. I have really nowhere to go. I can't twist right or left right now as he's got me locked down. Yeah, so funky position right now. He's got good control and pressure, heavy, and I don't really know which way I can turn here. I think I need to get to my left shoulder. But yeah, he's got me pinned flat on my back, and time's gonna expire. Thanks for the roll, Vince. Thanks for letting me share it. Appreciate you. And let's get on to the next one in gi class with David. All right, so a great workout in no gi. I think I got 4 or 5 solid rounds in, sweat and balls. Now we got to throw on another 4 pounds of the gi and get after it some more. So made Dave look at the camera real quick as I pull guard, and we're gonna play from collar sleeve here for a second. And I try to slide my long leg through for a deep De La Riva hook, and Dave sits back. He's been doing that, trying to attack the leg when the foot comes in like that. So I got to be careful with my long legs. A lot of people are attacking my feet. Alright, so I'm trying to come up here on top, see if we can start to pass. And Dave does a nice job here. Look at my right arm. I'm kind of hanging on. And I think he reaches over right here. Yeah, he reaches over for a Kimura grip, and I'm lazy with my right arm, left it hanging. And he almost gets the finish. If I didn't roll there, I would have broke my arm. So that was a nice sweep with the Kimura by Dave. And now I'm just looking to get to my side so I don't get that arm broken as he comes around the head. And he's looking to try and gift wrap and take my back, but I'm fighting, and somehow I get this funky hook under his leg, and I'm trying to come out the back. He nearly gets an arm lock there. Luckily I roll with it, and I avoid my arm getting snapped, and we end up in the closed guard. So now looking to get to my feet, posture up, get out of the closed guard. And Dave does a nice job though here as he grabs my right sleeve. He's going to get a scissor sweep right here. He's going to kick my right knee. Yeah. He's trying to advance, come on top. I try to re-loop there with my, get my knee back in. And he's circling. I don't want to get in side control again. Sick of being stuck in side control, so I'm trying to fight, not let him advance, and eventually I get back into a guard here. Got the knee back in. And Dave goes to do a fancy roll here. I roll with him, end up on top, go to cross face there, hug the head, try to get him to his back, and get in side control. Not out of the woods yet. He's got my right arm trapped, so I'm trying to stay relaxed with my right arm, trying to have a good solid base here so I can rip that arm free. And I do right there, get free, and we settle into side control. Alright, so haven't went for the baseball choke in a while. I have the deep grip with my left arm, so I try to slide in my right hand there on his collar, maybe go for a choke, but he's already turned into me a little bit too far. So now I just want to try to get back into side control, maintain the position, so I throw my knee in there on his belly and try to force him back down. And he goes for the Kimura grip. Now I'm on the defense, trying to grab my belt or my pant so he can't sweep me here. I just drive back into him, eventually get my arm free, and we keep side control. And here's where Dave's doing a good job working on that side control escape as he bumps. He's going for that underhook. He ends up getting it right here. Yeah, grabs the underhook. He's trying to turn in. And just trying to keep some heavy pressure, trying to keep the position. Wear him out a little bit. Hug the head, just trying to make him uncomfortable there with my shoulder. And I think he does a nice bridge and gets a knee in though right here. Yeah, I think he frames there on the hip. Sits up and pushes. Yeah, does a good job there. Getting a knee back in, so we're going to reset here. Come back to my feet. I end up just falling into closed guard. This is what I was talking about earlier, how I give up sometimes and just... I was like, Dave, I got you right where I want you, baby. Right here in closed guard. And he's like, yep, now you're going to go for a triangle. And yeah, I got collar sleeve, do the pivot, use my knee, shoot it over for the triangle. That's been pretty effective lately with the collar sleeve. And now we're looking to finish this triangle. We're both tired. And he almost falls to the good side there where I could have finished maybe on top. And now I decide, let me see if I can attack an arm. And as I do that, he sits back up. And now we got it locked pretty good. And I go to 2-on-1 the head right here, and now I squeeze, and we get the finish there with the triangle. And time, that was right at the buzzer. I think there was 2 or 3 seconds left. So another good roll with Dave and a great session of training. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Any feedback, comments, drop them down below. Love to chat with you guys, hear your feedback, any thoughts, things that I can work on. Happy to chat down there. So appreciate it if you hit that like and subscribe as well if you'd like to support, as always. And yeah, best of luck on the mats. We'll catch you on the next video. Peace.